It's Brooke. It is Thursday, and I am back. And we are watching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Season 4, Episode 12, Destiny Part 1, two-parter. Ooh, last two of the season, guys. I can't believe Season 4 is going to be over after this. I've very much enjoyed this season. I really feel like they took their time in the first three seasons to, like, build up and these characters, like, we care about all of them. They're all so complex. They all have good moments and bad moments, and they're all so well written. And it's like, sometimes there are shows, like, if you're also watching my Buffyverse, I struggle with Xander. Even when I agree with him, he's just not my cup of tea. But on this show, there's really no one who isn't my cup of tea, except maybe Hordak, but I don't think you're supposed to like the genocidal maniac, so I think that's fair. But, like, even when Catra is, like, awful, I still feel for her. Even when Glimmer is dealing with the grief of her mother and not handling it in the best ways, and definitely being influenced by Shadow Weaver, I still feel for her. When Adora is, like, taking charge and kind of stepping over other people's ideas, I know she's doing it, that it comes from a good place, even though she doesn't realize how it affects people. Even Bo, when sometimes he's so optimistic that he's maybe ignoring, like, what needs to be said to smooth things over, instead of actually, like, you know, maybe those negative feelings need to get out and we need to just get it all out there. But it's like, I love that about it, because I love that nobody's perfect on this show, and that I love all the characters. If you would like to watch my full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as the finale and the first episode of Season 5, they are up on Patreon right now, along with obviously all the uncuts to the previous episodes of this series, every other series I watch, and a Patreon exclusive. Obviously, we will also be getting into a new show earlier over there than you'll see it on YouTube. I'm thinking of doing Steven Universe next, which I think is supposed to be a really fun cartoon that people have said really good things about. I've just never watched it, so I feel like that could be a fun one. Let me know what you think, and thank you to all my patrons. I love reading your comments early and then seeing other people say the same thing in the YouTube comments. It's fun to see, like, how the audience loves this show. Last time on She-Ra, we kind of had two stories going on. Glimmer's was a little smaller. It was just her going to the Crystal Castle and kind of trying to get Light Hope's attention, which she did by the end, and Light Hope made her have access and kind of explained that they cannot access the power in the heart of Etheria until all the princesses are reconnected with their runestones. And only one princess is not, which is Scorpia and the Black Garnet, because of whatever the Horde and Shadow Weaver did to it, and kind of how they stole her birthright from her. So that's a little complicated, where I want Scorpia to get her birthright back, but I don't want the power to explode the planet. And then on Adora and Bo's side, they went to Beast Island against orders to save Entrapta, and they actually found out that Glimmer's dad has been alive this whole time, just trapped on Beast Island. And he's kind of lost track of time and hasn't realized how much time has passed. There's also, like, a part of Beast Island that, like, sucks you in and makes you want to, like, give up. It's almost like, if you like Harry Potter, it's almost like a Dementor, where, like, it's just ripping all the good stuff out of you. But Adora finally, like, kind of remembered who she is and, like, what she was fighting for. And was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna fail this time. I'm gonna do this. And was able to turn into She-Ra. And then the episode ended with Entrapta, like, finding them. And she seems fine. So I don't know how much it affected her. But I'm excited because we haven't seen her all season. So I'm excited for her to be back. I don't know if we're going to escape off Beast Island right away, or we're going to spend more time there. But I'm excited to see kind of where this season ends up, because we still have Horde Prime on the way, and I'd rather we were all working together when they showed up than splintered like we are right now. But who knows what's gonna happen? All right, let us dive in. Emily's having a great time. Scorpia also is like vegetables.
Keep your butt out of my flower beds.
Oh, I forgot to include Shadow Weaver and people I don't like.
So, how come we're not, in a prison? Is this garden a prison?
It wasn't until today.
She's like, now I'm in prison.
Drop it. Scorpia!
Hello.
And we need you to reconnect to the Black Garnet.
Huh?
What?
She's like, wait, I don't like that.
Would anyone else like to interrupt me?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but Double Trouble has escaped.
How? For my YouTube watchers, is there another traitor who let Double Trouble go?
East Island log, tide cycle 37. I have confirmed that the outside world still exists. I
That
found
makes sense.
princesses. I don't know you.
I
Yes,
don't
you
know
do.
you.
You stole my food.
Oh, yeah!
You know her, and she's...
You've known her for a while.
Can we talk about how I am not a bird?
Entrapta, we have been looking all over this island for you.
Beach
I was
more
like, are we
deadly
sure
than
she's
the
gonna want to
next
leave?
Pet's paradise!
Yeah, glad you're having fun, but we're kinda here to rescue you. We would have come sooner, but we had no idea you were here. We thought you were still with Hordak.
She didn't want to talk about feelings.
Entrapta, please.
You mean the heart of Etheria?
Yeah, of course she figured that one out. Very paranoid, very tired. Very lonely. What's the point of winning if you don't have anyone to share it with? They're scared of you.
What's the report from the field?
We just got back from conquering another rebel town.
They're scared of you
Hell,
too.
Catra, it's not like Scorpia needs it anymore.
You don't get to talk to me like that. I'll be happy when the rebellion and
It's worse than I thought. You're a mess.
Double Trouble? You came back.
I brought something that might cheer you up.
Better be something good after all that.
The time to strike the final blow to
Scorpia is not a true princess.
Yes, she
has never
is.
shown any connection to her roots.
Yeah, because you cut her off
Will,
from it.
as soon as we get her to the Black Garnet.
Now you are without allies, without your prisoner, and without a plan.
I have a plan.
See, Glimmer doesn't like anyone telling her what to do. But
You are
Shadow
letting
Weaver's
your
like,
emotions get the better of you. This
I
plan
think Shadow Weaver is taking advantage of the fact that Glimmer is mourning the loss of her fucking mom, who was like her only parent that she remembers, and very much trying to take this motherly role, similar to what she did to Adora and Catra, right? Who also were parentless. She knows how this works. The only difference is Glimmer's a little older, and Glimmer has a lot more say in things than they do. So, like, she doesn't have to listen to Shadow Weaver more, where Catra and Adora felt like they did because she was in charge of them. So I'm interested to see if it works, or Glimmer's just like, fuck you. But, like, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, Glimmer, maybe we should rush, but, like, I get your point. It feels like, what else can you fucking do at this point?
is too risky.
You don't get to talk to me about my mother. And I've
Glimmer's a little more
decided
headstrong, and you haven't been
who's
manipulating
going to
her since she was a
save
baby.
Etheria.
My queen.
You forgot. You are actually, like, in charge here.
What is the meaning?
Oh,
of
but
these?
if a bunch of them are also
Sorry,
moving
I thought you
out,
wanted to defeat the rebellion, because this
it might
is what
actually be
that
the best
looks
time.
Like. Double Trouble reported in. The princesses are in chaos. Shira is gone, and without their precious hero to protect the castle, Big Brother's gonna be so impressed.
He's gonna kill you guys.
This
Like,
will
Horde
show
Prime I
you
don't
what
think
I am
cares.
capable of.
Oh, so they're really spread thin. It actually might be the best time for Glimmer and Scorpia to go in. But then Glimmer's not there to help.
I don't like it here. The signal, it's getting louder again. I think we should go.
The talking horse is right.
Inside where?
Somewhere. Come on! You're gonna love it!
I don't know if we'll love it.
The first ones tried to hide their secrets by dumping them on Beast Island. The answers I've been looking for, they're all here. My theories were correct. I knew the first ones had retrofitted the planet with tech. I just didn't know why.
This is with a runestone, or do they need Entrapta to activate
The
it
heart
too?
draws its power from the magic of the princesses. It needs all their rune stones engaged for it to work. She-Ra is the only being strong enough to withstand the destructive energy of the heart. When the heart is
that
deployed,
sounds not
She-Ra
good.
will raise the sword and fire it!
But can she do that without destroying the planet?
Just won't do it. Please, Entrapta, tell me I can stop it.
Once the planet is balanced, no one can stop it. You don't get to refuse.
Okay, Entrapta, that's terrifying. That sucks. The first ones are evil, bro.
Isn't balanced yet. Look, there's still one runestone offline.
Scorpia's with the rebellion. You don't think Glimmer would...
There's no way she could know that Scorpia's the final piece, right?
Right? Unless
We have
she
to
got
get back to
pissed.
Bright Moon.
Oh no. She doesn't want to.
Okay, I have been considering, and I really appreciate the offer, but
No, she doesn't feel like
I
she
only came here
deserves
to
it.
help Entrapta. Horde Prime could be here at any moment. If he shows up and we're not ready to defend ourselves, everyone loses.
I thought the same thing.
We both want to save the people we love, but I can't do it without you.
I don't know.
I get rejected a lot. Tell me about it. My best friends left me. Even before this, I was a weak princess. Great princess. That was
We're going home now? That's great! Wait, should I bring
No,
something back
I
for
think
Glimmer? What does
you
she
are
like?
enough.
Does she like bugs?
Oh, Micah. No one likes bugs.
So, I'm staying.
We're not going to leave you.
With Hordak was so confusing.
You can't hide
Just
from
wasn't
life.
suited for friendship.
Please fight it.
Yeah, if she's not... When I say she should get to make her own decision if she stays, it's not if she's being affected by the magic. But if she's in, like, her right mind and was like, I want to stay here with the tech, I feel like then it's like, you kind of have to let her. She seemed to be doing fine, though. So, I don't know. It worked before.
Head for the ship!
Are they all gonna make it? No, that's not what friends do. Only when you're in the right state of mind. And they're gonna save the day. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that can't be good. Okay, if the others were gonna show up, now would be the time.
That's okay, no one...
We're not ever going to leave you behind again. And we never gave...
See it or not?
A ship?
Yeah, I feel like
You
we
have
could
a
have just
first
told her
one
that from the
spacecraft?
beginning.
The first one spacecraft that works?
Is that thing alive?
Did anything I said about friendship work for you? Or was it
I
all the
feel like
ship?
it was 20%
Definitely
friendship.
the ship. Get him, girl! I'll be back for you, I promise!
Evil baby. Oh, it's
You
double
got
trouble. I
me.
was like, what?
Since you let that princess in.
I don't know if you want to do that.
I thought I'd at least get a pat on the back for my daring. So scorned by Entrapta's betrayal. Even now you look like you have
Double
no
trouble just
idea.
might have sown the seeds to their fucking demise.
Brava. While really, she's
That's the
one
thing.
who
Double
betrayed
trouble had
you.
never been your friend, Ketchup.
But between you and me, there's no way she's that good an actor.
I don't. Holy shit. Oh, he's pissed.
Hello.
Let's not push anything.
This is actually real?
He's like, I'm going home.
Remember we did the pinching thing already?
Yeah, I felt like Double Trouble. Double Trouble's not their friend.
Are you ready?
Glimmer let them go? Okay, but I was saying that, like, Double Trouble only cares about money. So if you promise them more money, they'll do a mission for you. And I'm betting that's what fucking Glimmer did. She made a deal. Maybe it was just for Double Trouble's freedom and, like, not to be, like, persecuted or whatever. But I don't think that's a bad idea because she just sowed some fucking seeds of, like, doubt within that side. Catcher's in fucking danger, but I think Catcher's been in danger this whole time because I've been on the board of Horde Prime is gonna fucking kill her. Like, Horde Prime's not gonna give a fuck about Catra. Oh my god. That's kind of brilliant, Glimmer. Like, evilly brilliant.
Come on, I don't have time for this.
Honestly,
Our
I
troops
don't
are
want to pause.
moving out as we speak. If
But,
there's something
like,
you need, you can.
Glimmer and Scorpia coming might save her life. So, Glimmer and Scorpia going to Bright Moon might be the only thing that's not Bright Moon to the Horde might be the only thing that saves Catra. Like, he's gonna want to fucking kill her. And I feel like she doesn't have a great chance of getting out of there on her own. I mean, she's a survivor. Maybe she will. But, like, them being there, they might be able to reconnect Scorpia, get her power, and beat Hordak off at least to get them out. Which would be interesting. I would actually love to see Glimmer and Catra have to work together because I think their characters have while they're very different, I think have a lot in common in, like, the way they feel like the weakest in a group and people don't listen to them and they both get angry easily, and I actually think they're very similar people who would get along really well if they're in, like, a good situation, because they're both pretty, like, sarcastic, kind of snippy. I feel like it could be an interesting dynamic to see them on the same side. As for the other group, of course they get back just in time. I'm interested. So Shadow Weaver did look surprised. We don't normally get emotion from her. So she didn't know Micah was alive. Either that means she thought he was dead, or she was part of sending him to Beast Island and just assumed he died there, or they lied to her about him, because it does seem like she does have a soft spot for him a bit. And I think that carried over to Glimmer. I do think she was too confident, though, and she thought, oh, I'm manipulating Glimmer just like I did Adora and Catra. But the difference is you raise them from babies. They saw you as, like, a parent. Glimmer does not see you as her mom. She sees you as someone who can teach her something, and she can use that. Which is, I think, why we're seeing her manipulation is not as strong when Glimmer wants to do something that she doesn't like. Glimmer's like, excuse me, you don't get to fucking talk about my mom. The only reason she's dead is because of the machine you helped Hordak build. Like, you helped Hordak gain enough power to build the machine, and now my mom is dead. Like, you have no say here. I didn't like her sitting on the fucking throne. Fucking hate her for that. But the other princesses did not show up to help them on Beast Island, so I do wonder where they went, because Glimmer did say they left. Unless she ordered them to leave, so she could have Double Trouble escape. Yeah, I know with Scorpia gone, Catra's, like, clinging to Double Trouble like they are a friend, but they're not. I think it's been, Double Trouble has made it very clear, they do everything for money. And I would not be surprised if they betrayed you. Like, I think Catra will be heartbroken by it, but it makes complete sense to me that Double Trouble would strike a deal with Glimmer to be like, I'm not the biggest problem you have, so if you let me go, I'll help you with this thing. Which puts them in a better position on both sides, because Hordak is going to trust them more too. This episode was amazing. I'm going to go watch part 2 right now, and you guys will see it next week if you're on YouTube or on Patreon. But if you are on YouTube, you could go see it now with, by joining the Patreon, which is linked in the description. If not, no big deal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the video and the channel grow as we're going to do more and more shows. I'm really excited. I've really enjoyed this one. I'm going to be sad when it's over, but it was super amazing. But other than that, I will see you guys next time.